Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted, so I figured I'd at least do something. I might do something this weekend, but with work and school, I pretty much have no time. So, and also, admittedly, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about right now. Um, I almost picked my nose. Almost got in there. Um, hmm. No, I don't remember what the last thing I talked about was. I know something with my tattoo. Got touch-ups the other day, so it's darker on the inside of my wrist there. It was really light, and he even said too when I went back in there, he was trying to remember how that happened, and he was like, I remember that you weren't liking it very much. It hurt pretty bad. It actually hurt less the second time. Um, I was told that it was gonna hurt worse because scar tissue and stuff, but I don't know if I just did it close enough to when I got it done to where it wasn't really like tough scar tissue, or I honestly don't know. Um, but in other gen related news, I'm pretty stoked about this. I did my first speech for my public speaking class. Which I am not good at public speaking, and I have done a couple things because I was in student government. A couple things that did require me to speak publicly, but I wasn't graded on it. And oddly enough, I actually presented about student government to my current public speaking teacher's class. So I mean, I have a little bit of experience in it, and then I did used to do stand up, which I'm actually thinking I might get back into. Um, because it's fun, and I don't know. I have the personality of a comedian. Whether or not I'm actually funny, you know, most comedians have mental issues and are socially awkward, and I fit the bill. Um, but oh golly, my hair's a mess because it was in a ponytail earlier. Actually, my science teacher he didn't take us on a field trip. He made us drive ourselves, and I had my public speaking class directly after that. So like where we went to Garden of the Gods. Um, if you don't know what that is, you can look it up. Whatever. It's we get a lot of tourists there, so but we went there to look at like what plants were every so often like grew, whatever. That part's not important. The important part is I got lost on my way up there. I left early. I've lived here all my life, and I've been to Garden of the Gods, but I've never been to the lot that he wanted us to go to. So I left early, and I was 7 minutes late. So I was late to that, and then we were a couple minutes late getting out of there, and so I'm freaking out, like, oh my god, like, I don't know how to get back to the school from there, so I had to figure that out and try and make sure I was back in time for my speech, which I actually got a perfect score on, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty happy about that, because, yeah, did I already say that? I might have already said that, but whatever. Um, I don't know. It wasn't a fun speech necessarily, but I do kind of like public speaking in a way because it's a little bit of a rush, when you get done doing it, it's like an adrenaline rush, and I enjoy that. But I thought I was gonna be late. I was not. I was close to late, and I had to park in the overflow lot, so I had like a good little ways to walk to get to my class. And I will say, since I've started school, so I'm trying to lose weight, and I've mentioned that in previous videos. And I'm still working, which is helping me lose weight because I'm a janitor. But then the amount of stairs at the school and the fact that a lot of my classes are on different floors, plus there's this massive staircase going from the parking lot up to the school. It's like 4 mini flights of stairs all the way up the side of this hill. And I'm just like, I didn't really think about this before, like last semester, but I had a lot of exercise just at school. And then like this morning too, because we went to Garden of the Gods, and we were kind of like hiking basically. Um, There's your cough. There's your cough for the day. I got a good workout then too. I didn't end up eating anything until my last class because I was so nervous about my speech, and I didn't have time to stop and like eat something on while I was at Garden of the Gods. But yeah, my back's been hurting really bad recently, and one of the environments that habitats, I think is what he called them, that we went into, he separated our groups into 4 groups, and then each of us had a different section of it. But it was this like gigantic hill, and I was gonna tell him because he said to let him know if we were having any like issues and we couldn't walk to the top, and I was gonna let him know that I couldn't. And I was like, oh, we're already part of the way up. I'm sure it's fine. And we ended up being the 4th group. So all the way at the top of this hill, I really regret not mentioning anything, but it's whatever. I'm still like working and stuff with my back being the way it is, so I can walk up a hill. But anybody who's ever experienced especially lower back pain knows that walking up hills is uncomfortable to say the least. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm done with my rambling. I just wanted to put something up, and maybe I can come up with like a cooler thing, like a better video with like an actual topic, and hopefully get that up this weekend. I'm gonna continue filming with my phone, I think, because I did the Wish haul with my camera, and I feel like the sound's not as good. And honestly, the quality of the video isn't as good either, but my problem is what I'll do is for some reason I look over, you can see which way I'm looking, I don't need to point. I'll look one way or the other, usually the other. I don't look at the lens because it feels weird. Like, that looks weird to me. And then, like, I don't get to see what I look like. I'm not looking at myself. Partially, I'm not looking directly at myself. But, I don't know. The phone, I think, is just better quality video. For whatever reason. Which sucks because I spent money on the camera. Not a lot of money. Got it from a pawn shop. That's probably part of the reason why. But anyway, I was leaving. Did the same thing I do in all my videos. I gave you my cough. I rambled for a second. Probably repeated myself. But I will see you guys hopefully sometime this weekend. And I won't actually see you. You'll see me. You'll see me sometime this weekend. Thanks to people who are subscribed and are still subscribed, even though it's been a while since I posted. And welcome to my new subscribers. And yeah, that's that. See you guys later.